Hello everyone. Raphael here. Raphaham. Grin brothers. The other Grin brother. Back with WildHearts because I enjoy this game and I'm recording it. My room's still a bit warm from the heat we've been having, and there is a Power World update which I want to play, and I've got Magic Cast to sort out. There's a lot going on, but I want to get some recording done as well, so I'm gonna do that. I always get the wrong buttons. Oh, that's nice and easy. It's right next to a camp I have. So I did accidentally trigger dialogue, but it's not exactly. I was really missing out much. It's basically Kemono causing problems. Killer. Bets. Oh. And go swinging weapons around. Let's refill my thread. I should probably... Yeah, that'll do. Not exactly that picky on food buffs. It's not like we're at the point of game where it's, you know, insanely difficult. Don't know if it gets insanely difficult. Because I did never get to the end game, but I'm going to. Alright. This fucker. Hammer! Nah, no need, I got hammers. I should have probably done a warm-up. Never mind, I got the hang of it. Hammer. Leave. What are you doing? Are you doing your... No, you're leaving. That's perfectly fine. More goodies! Have I buffed it? Yeah. Orbs. Restock on that. Restock on this. Did I pick up the phrase my... I need to name my Sukumo. Sukumo? Can't remember if it was Sukumo or Sukumo. I don't know. Like, I struggle enough with, like, English. Wrapping my head around other language when I've been raised with, like, English is a pain. Get bodied.
It's really angry now. Careful. You don't know what it might do.
Actually, I do know what it's going to do, because I've fought them earlier than I was meant to. Tell you what. Get on the ground. Damn. Oh, I'm going to break my legs. Bro, just pieced out. Very rude of them. Doggies. Shame the dogs electrocute me. Oh. That was convenient. I really like Fumebeak. I think Fumebeak's fun. I mean, I understand there's not really... like, it's just Big Bird. But, like... I don't know. I kind of appreciate how some of the monsters are just really simple. And I think it, ironically, helps it. I know a lot of people would probably disagree. I think it helps it, because it means there's like a clear distinguishing difference between... Ow! I pressed the wrong button. Like... There's a clear distinguishing difference between like the Kemono and Monster Hunter monsters. In the sense that most of these are just animals with extra bits. Stop. Why is this leaving again? And I know some people think that that's kind of disappointing. But again, I think it helps it give it an identity compared to... an identity that's different to Monster Hunter. Which I think is what Monster Hunter games need. Because if all your Monster Hunter games are just hunting monsters... I know that sounds kind of like an odd way to frame it. But if they're all hunting monsters, then it's all just the same, you know? I think Monster Hunter competitors need to try and stand out against it. I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm not. I was just sat at home screaming. Such a mood. Boom! Kind of feels anticlimactic to have like the big finisher and then have to do just that. But you know. Gotta collect the monster parts somehow. Woo! That's actually one of the easiest times I've had with Fume Beak. This weapon is really good against it. Where? Oh, here.
I had a feeling I'd make short work of that, so I took a gamble and got my crew ready. This won't
Thanks for having faith in me.
We need a break. Don't want to work ourselves too hard. Can't afford any slip-ups. All right, crew. Down tools. Have some water and rest for a minute. As you can probably tell, most of the Tsuruhashi carpenters weren't born here.
I can't tell.
I myself come from the city of Stone, far in the west. And my crew, I mostly met as I traveled here across the Great Range and the Golden Peninsula. As such, we boast some tools and techniques you don't normally find here. That earned us good favor in the capital. But
like what tools? They don't actually say.
Who will become the Shogun's heir? There'll be war, I promise you. All over this land. So we decided we'd leave to avoid getting mixed up in it. Togahime's invitation is very timely. What about you? Why are you in Minato? With your skills, you'd find work anywhere. No work and no food to be had anywhere. Yep, that's the same for us carpenters too. Right.
I mean, I feel like carpentry is a bit... Like, carpentry and building is a bit more of a useful talent than the very niche hunting giant monsters.
There. All done. Although, I do not know where this path leads.
I do.
That old drunk was familiar with this region, no? Why don't you go back to town and pick his brains? We just need to clear up here.
I zoned out watching this symbol spin around. It pops in, it spins, it fades. It pops in, it spins, it fades. Oh, building works are done. Yes, but... I forgot he's got a prosthetic leg. Ow. Is it just a one leg? Yeah. So he's got a broken arm and a prosthetic leg. Bro's been through it.
Are you heading off to Fusagi Fort now? Then you're gonna have to put up with some company, I'm afraid. Why do you look so surprised? Old Ski Castle was my home.
Suki.
No one else knows the lay of the land up there better than me. Any Kemono are your domain, though. And I can't deny I'll slow you down, but that's tough luck. Yeah, I can make it. There's something I have to do up there. So I'm your new travel companion.
I mean, it would make sense to have someone that knows where they're going. Whee! Catapult myself into a wall. Can I actually go to it from here, or does the boat only take me to... No. Oh, that's okay. Ice biome, cobalt lava back, ice tusk, fume beak. Bit of a shame that, you know, it's more reskins, but it's the first, like, it's the first game, so, you know, I expect some reskin monsters. At least they're actually different. Well, the boar's a different element. I think the cobalt lava back is still just fire, which is kind of lame.
Not the most auspicious start, is it? Running into a snowstorm? We'll shelter here until the worst is over. This place brings back memories too.
How did I not notice his prosthetic leg?
Years ago, I was living at the castle we are headed for as a hired hand. The daimyo was called Ishido Ujitsuna-sama. The Do in my family name Dainoji, and the Uji in my first name were both given to me by the daimyo. The Ishido clan were the Shugo governors of Azuma at the time. But the Ago clan, Shugo representatives in the western provinces, rebelled against the Ishido clan. The cursed tale trying to wag the dog. In the aftermath of the battle,
What does that mean?
the castle was attacked by Kemono. I don't know if it was happenstance or planned by the Ago clan. Either way, the entire Ishido clan was wiped out overnight. And I have a suspicion it's the same Kemono, the Deathstalker we saw on the Spirit Isle. If it is, he needs to die. Agree?
Hey, I got beef with it anyway.
You say all the right things, but a word of warning. That wolf is stronger than any other Kemono in these parts. I know from bitter experience. Out of all the Kemono I fought around the castle, that one was something else. Just don't get yourself killed.
I'm not really planning on it.
Hear the howl? It came from over by the castle. We'll split up and track it down. If I find it first, I'll holler. I'll take the ground. You head for the keep. Sounds like you're inside. Hot on the heels of the ice tusk came a pack of russets. And they're sly breed. They prey on the young and the weak, and overpower the strong by numbers. Every last person in the castle was killed. Was hunted.
Hello, ugly monkey. Monkey liquor. I don't like the idea of that. I see loot. Let me up. There we go. Sealing the infrastructure of this dude's home. This dude, I say, as if he's not, you know, one of my main allies.
After Pluto went back, thought if I could take that one out, I could save my Hinazama. How wrong I was. I managed to gouge out one of its eyes. But that's as far as my luck held. Next thing I knew, it had sunk its fangs into my arm. It left me barely conscious. Just conscious enough to see everyone being...
There we go. There it is. Make sure I'm geared up. Damn, I was gonna drop a hammer on it.
What's going on? Is it the wolf? I'm on my way.
That attack came out quicker than I expected. Okay, the moment I get... Really? Well, that's cheating. Fred, thank you. Well, that was good damage. I remember having issues with this guy before because I found the timing for a lot of the counters to be difficult. I like how the different floors have different walk sound effects, which I know sounds minor, but some games don't do that. Especially seeing as the game seems to give different walk sounds based on your shoes as well. A friend. A well. another friend. It's not the right way. Ow! Bro, what do you think I'm in the middle of doing? Damn, bro just got a volley straight to the skull. Are you kidding me? Oh. That was anticlimactic. Deathstalker icicle. Those turrets just kept going. They wanted him dead. Bam! Dog defeated. I've got the roller. I like the roller. The roller's fun.
That's it then. Stirred up some memories I'd sooner forget.
Yeah, I imagine having all your like PTSD brought back is more.
The bird?
The bird. Bird up. Amaterasu is here.
What now?
Freaky bird.
I don't know what this is, and I don't want to. Let's go.
Honestly, I respect that decision.
avenge their deaths. Or rather, you have for me.
We
This useless
avenge.
body of mine is good for nothing now. But this I have to see through. I thank you.
You owe me a drink.
Sorry.
Bro's apologizing for having to go through his
This is no
PTSD.
place to linger. We should get back to Kyoto. Then let's go. The sensei will be getting impatient.
Also, you're probably
Oh,
cold.
This was... Never mind. Arigato, Chief.
Woo. I always forget that people can use the stuff that you set up. Hey,
I'm no expert on building.
I got cocoons for you.
Why are you giving me these? Asked to. By whom? It certainly wasn't me. Ah, this was Kanna's doing. I see. It's because of the note. I thought she was being a little nosy before. I'll have to thank her for meddling. Anyway, you did well to work out what it meant. I owe you.
Nah, it's not
Anything
to
you
me.
need in return, let me know.
There you are. Tell me how it went.
Beat up a dog.
I must say, I'm glad to see you both back safe. Did you successfully dispatch the Rasetsu?
Well, we nearly came unstuck, but luckily we have some help from on high. Not that I was any use in the battle. Anyway, Chief, don't keep the lady waiting.
Ah, arigato. I realize this was a matter of retribution for you, Ujishige. But nevertheless, a life is a life. I take full responsibility. And this specimen will not go to waste. I will need time to carry out tests, however. I won't be able to tell you anything before morning.
Sounds like my work is done then, so I'll be taking my leave of you for now. I'm in the mood for drinking. A lot. In the low.
Made. Go home. That's the quest. Just go home.
Welcome back. Do you have a moment?
Yeah? What's up, Natsume?
I heard about you defeating the Deathstalker. I'm sure that will be a great burden lifted for Ujishige-san. He used to have a lot of wild and violent episodes, you know? When I was little, I remember him getting blind drunk and...
That's not a violent episode. That's suicidal.
The poor fishermen had to cast their nets and haul him out. And that was just one of many similar incidents. I think he lives with the constant pain of losing his samurai master and other companions. But what you've done may have eased that a little. I don't suppose he'll say much about it, but I'm sure he's very grateful to you. Oh, do you remember that huge karakuri we were wondering
Yes.
about? I've made some good progress with my research and worked quite a few things out now. I was hoping to tell you about it. It seems it used to stand beside the spirit wheel and somehow worked in concert with it. The spirit wheel itself is a karakuri, you see? Used to distribute the celestial thread that arrives in Minato all over town. This This other tower seems to have been used to accumulate threat for powering other large devices. A complement to the wheel in a way. You remember I told you it was shown with Kemono corpses around it?
It's
Well,
probably designed to
primarily
drain the
it's
thread
some
out of
kind of
kimonos.
weapon. Even though so much of our heritage has been lost, there are still lots of things our forefathers left behind for us in Minato.
Why does it just like immediately go straight? So close.
A part of their everyday
I
lives.
think most games give you a bit of
My
breathing
hope is
room.
that
This game,
one
it's
day
like,
we can restore
bam.
Minato to the way it was.
I like the transition. Oh, no, there's the transition.
There's no rush. Take your time to see you again soon.
Ujishige, you've already got a quest for me. No.
A lot has happened recently. I'm very sure I deserve a drink. Break!
No, you deserve a drink.
There's something that's been playing on my mind. It's Tamakazura. I've noticed him taking off from the bathhouse a lot lately. Do you know where he goes? If I ask, he'll only evade the question. Maybe you'd have better luck. But I suppose it doesn't matter. He always seems to be back the following day. And Karakuri keep the baths going anyway.
Did I hear you discussing Tamakazura?
Mm-hmm. He keeps disappearing lately. I was wondering where he goes.
Yes. He is wont to wander without warning. To the ruined castle, perhaps? I have noticed a longing in his eyes when he gazed.
How the hell would he even get all the way over there by himself?
The castle. That's no place for a leisurely stroll at the best of times. There's talk of another savage Kemono up that way recently. If that really is where he's going, we need to fetch him back.
How alarming. In that case, could you find out where he is going when he leaves town? And eliminate any dangerous Kemono in the area. I will gladly compensate you for your efforts. I can ill afford to lose a battle.
Why are her eyes red?
after all.
How have I never noticed that before? Like, not even a subtle red. That's a pretty aggressive red. Collect dried vegetables. Go to bed. That does not look like a comfy bed. I also forget that my character has that hair. I'm just so used to this.
I've made some progress with my research. Come.
What did you find out?
Sorry to keep you on tenterhooks, but I finished
the hell's
my
a tenterhook?
examination of Urasitsu now. As I'd predicted, a paltry amount of celestial thread remains in the Deathstalker system. Far less than
Bro
I
was
would normally
hungry.
expect to see. It must have been struggling to absorb thread for quite some time, which probably explains its appearance on the Spirit Isle. It was trying to satisfy its hunger.
But why there? It's hardly the easiest place to get to. Why not head for the canyon first?
How did he even get there?
Yes, we can only conclude there must be some reason why it chose the island. The question is, what reason? Perhaps it was routed by a stronger Kemono, for example?
Bakara. There's no other Kemono that could have threatened that thing.
Well, nevertheless, it's clear that this Rasitsu was fighting for its life, searching desperately for celestial thread, which should ordinarily be abundant in these parts. Just as humans have fought over land and resources since the dawn of time, Kemono try to gain supremacy over those around them in order to survive. It's the providence of nature. Yes, most probably. The Kemono have been peaceful for years, but now they're starting to push violently into new territory. An alarming trend.
So, it won't stop with the wolf and the bear? other Kemono will follow, you mean?
Yeah.
Surely not Amaterasu, though. The bird of auspice is a different beast.
Let us revert our attention back to the Rasetsu and the attack on it by Amaterasu at the Frozen Fort. The after effects of that conflict may already be starting to show, in disturbances in the weather or surrounding flora, for example. I hope my fears are unfounded, but Minato could conceivably be affected. So I wonder if you'd revisit the castle.
Is this where we entered a part where all the environment starts to change? No, I think that should be chapter 4.
We escaped mortal danger only to be told to turn around and march straight back into it?
Hell yeah.
Well, sounds like we got our orders, Chief. Let's just hope we don't run into any more of those wolves.
I mean, there's other things we can run into. Worse things as well. Like the cobalt lava bags. Let's drop save.
Non-Lord. Two different wars fighting each other. Not keeping us shooting here. Not in a place like this. Chief, I think the sensei will want to examine it. Can you take it down?
Take which one down? Oh, the King Tusk. Are you kidding me? Probably make sure I'm topped up. Stay still. There we go. I'm sorry, why did that do damage to me? Oh my god, why am I struggling with this guy? Is the chain blade just not good against him, or am I just sucking? Ah, I hate that attack so much. my god, why am I dodging?
You remember the king tusk you hunted before? This one looks many times tougher. Another effect of this territorial chaos, perhaps.
Looks many times tougher. Yeah, I can tell it's tougher. It's kicking my ass. That hit? Bro, you gotta be kidding me. When in doubt, drop several hammers on them. I need to go back, make sure I didn't. Make sure I didn't miss any gear, items, drops, loot, goodies. And it's crystal, but that's fine. I'll be getting a bunch of those anyway when I do everything in chapter 2 and such. Oh my god. That was hellish. I mean, I didn't faint, but like, ugh.
I had a feeling you wouldn't take much longer dispatching that thing.
Much longer. It was fucking tossing me around.
Clouds and spring blossoms here in the snowy peaks.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. Oh. Oh, when did you sneak up here? Ah, you didn't let me dig up the turnip.
That was an unusually powerful boar. Must have left the old blossom trail and crossed the snowy mountains to get here. And he would have to be tough to make that journey. But how could one king dusk be so different from another? And why is it so hot here? There shouldn't be flowers blooming in the snow like this. We should get back and report to the sensei.
Can you hear me? Either of you. If you can hear, then answer.
Natsume, Dosa, are you in trouble?
A huge Kemono. He brings me that.
Boy, Natsume,
Bird of
what's going on?
auspice.
What huge Kemono? We need to get back to town fast. I've got a very bad feeling about this.
Yeah, maybe we should have left like one of the fighters actually at home instead of constantly both leaving. That I got distracted mid-sentence by my bugs.
The bird of auspice? Attacking? It's just another Kemono in the end. Not to be trusted. First things first, let's make sure everyone's safe. What a damn mess.
I can guarantee you not everyone's safe.
Is everyone alright?
I don't believe this is happening.
There are several bodies.
Ujishige-san! Disaster struck!
Yeah, no shit.
Thank the spirits you're back safe. The town is... it's too awful. But we have to tend to the wounded. Can you see what you can do? We need help. All the help we can get.
Yeah, I've got that impression. Everything is on fire.
Arigatou gozaimasu. The last of the fires have finally been put out. It was the bird of auspice. Amaterasu attacked us.
Tried? It looks like she succeeded to kill a lot of people.
Tried to kill people even. We did our best to defend ourselves, but it was so sudden. The hunters had their hands full just trying to get people to refuge. Karakuri all over Minato are in ruins. Even the spirit wheel.
The situation is dire on the seaward side of town. Every residence lies in ruin.
That's my side of town.
Powerless to do anything. All we could do was run for cover. It was pitiful. The bird of... well, Amaterasu has flown over the town in the past. But she's never shown any sign of attacking before. We never felt that we were in any danger from her. I suppose we were reassured by that. We felt secure. But we'd been lulled into a false sense of security.
Kemono are oblivious to the feelings of humans. Large Kemono, the Great Bear and Amaterasu, for example, see humans like ants. A nuisance easily brushed aside. But we treat Kemono as they treat us. If they are a nuisance, we too strive to eliminate them.
Yeah.
What in times of peace you call the bird of auspice, in times of war, you will simply call the enemy.
You're so right.
What is lost is lost. We must turn our faces from the past.
We gotta kill a bird.
And gaze into the future.
What can we... Actually, yes.
You've made a hand cannon.
There is something
You could just give everyone hand cannons.
A perusal of my wares would be as good a place to start as any. And what of you, Hunter? An essential task I have little doubt, but perhaps not one to prioritize over an assessment of the town. Haste hurts progress, as they say. I believe your place should be here in Minato's greatest hour of need.
My job is to hunt.
There is so little I can do to help.
We were naive. We should never have assumed.
Guys, your bodies are in the way.
There you are. Homes in
Yep.
tatters. People wounded everywhere. Some worse than
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
Kemono.
They're pretty dead.
This is Ujishige castle all over again. Ripped apart. Not a soul left. I was powerless even then. So,
Is everyone...
Well, see, this place is
I
fine
have a
somehow.
good picture of how things are around the fort now. I could hear everything over the karakuri. No doubt there's a connection with this disaster. It's imperative that we act swiftly. Although, I'm at a bit of a loss to know quite how. For the time being, ask around. I need to gather my...
Sorry, I saw loot. I kind of zoned out a little. You can change location from here? I can go into her bedroom. Now it's time for my greatest challenge. Stairs. Because my often habit of jumping off instead. The Hime-sama is not here. But those stairs are tiny. I suppose I should go see how badly destroyed. Oh, I love how my house is still standing. Everywhere else blew up except my house.
Say Amateros comes back. Would Minato get wiped out? But how? She'll destroy everything. All our homes. If that is it, if Minato's flattened, no point thinking about it.
Don't worry, I've got knives.
Everything we see and touch turns to dust eventually. Objects, people, places. Minato is like everyone else. I've seen my fair share. The village I grew up in burned to the ground overnight. The thieves who torched it. A pile of rotting corpses. Daimyo Ishido. Destroyed by war. Then finished by Kemono. Everyone fights it. But when the time for... But even after this horrible attack, I see a flicker.
I'm gonna knife the bird.
I know someone else with eyes like yours. But I don't understand where your strength comes from.
Hey, it's my job.
My father always used to say, people are scary creatures, but Kemono are even worse. Humans attack out of hatred and greed. They destroy property because it's in the way. Kemono don't think like that. That bird is just acting on instinct. Flying around, beating its wings, snapping its jaws.
I mean, it's survival.
And not even, but when nature bares its fangs at us, for our families and...
Hey, well, my house is alright.
It's our job to shore up defenses.
All the hard work people must have put in.
If Minato...
Ah, my man. Where's got the angry face?
Miserable sight. The hunter's town in such disarray. Were there more like you among your ranks, perhaps this tragedy could have been prevented. But for mere mortals, the aggressor was too strong. The Kemono grow ever more desperate. They tussle for territory. They clash for prey. Hunger now drives them to kill one another. And Minato is not the only casualty. Soon across all of Asma, nature will be destroyed. Plants will wither. Lizards will howl. Mountains will crumble. Until finally rising waters will cover it all. But in you is the power to stop this. In you, there is the seed. For some, it is a duty. For others, destiny. And for you,
A job.
you have the strength to hunt these gargantuan Kemono. But do you have the will? What compels you to hunt now?
I'm always looking for stronger Kemono.
Same hot-blooded answer still. That desire for strong prey will serve you well in overcoming this challenge. There is resolve in your words, unfaltering and true. Which leaves but one thing to say. You must value life. All that awaits is death. Above all, survive.
I mean, that's helpful and like that's a good general life tip. On my way. What up?
surely.
We know Amaterasu was attempting to establish territory around the old castle. That resulted in the ousted Rasets' failed attempt at taking the Spirit Isle.
Yeah.
Yes. We're seeing more and more Kemono leaving their usual stomping grounds.
Of course. Maybe this is one time we should just jump to the conclusion, Sensei.
All across Azuma, and perhaps beyond, the celestial thread that sustains Kemono is drying up.
Yes.
That explains why Amaterasu targeted the town.
I mean, it's exactly the same with the bear.
Are you trying to say...
Exactly. It's trying to absorb Minato into its territory. Reviving the Karakuri on the Spirit Isle was... cavalier.
That was done for Minato's survival. The Hime-sama, the elders, everyone agreed it was the right thing to do. Anyway, what's done is done. Now we have to eliminate this bird before it gets too damn comfortable in our town. We need your skills here. Find out where Amaterasu is now.
No. The burden's too great for a lone hunter. And besides, rather than blindly searching, waiting here would be far more practical.
Yeah.
We can be sure it will return. It will be eager to conclude its territorial claim.
Then we have to bolster our defenses. And fast. Can we ready that karakuri we used against the Earthbreaker? This is akin to siege warfare, though the investment is a single foe. We need to prepare and deploy carefully. I'll take command.
Goodness, Ujishige! Such motivation and not a sake cup in sight!
Who do you think I am? I was a samurai general once. Now, I've got 100 things to do. I'll leave the karakuri with you.
Well, his military expertise will certainly be useful. But we can't ignore the overwhelming strength of our enemy. We need a secret weapon. In fact,
a gun.
I was just talking to Natsume about that.
I guess that's technically what the cannon
it's
is.
probably better if she explains herself. You should find her assessing the damage to the spirit wheel.
Well, I do want to do that, but I also want to stop for now. Partly because I need to pee, and I've got other stuff I want and need to do today. So, I mean, thematically, from the story point, this is probably not the ideal time to stop, but, you know, it is what it is. They'll be fine. So, thank you everyone for watching as always, and I'm sure I'll be playing more soon. Toodaloos.